What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,500 episodes and counting. Yeah, super excited about that. And 500,000 streams worldwide. So I appreciate you guys so very much. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So I thank you, thank you, thank you. I will always be indebted to you guys. So I thank you so very much for supporting me and this movement. Now, we're still living a bit of a quarantine life, yes, but that doesn't mean that you can't still, take care of yourself and make sure that you're getting your body all of the nutrients and things that you need to get. So I've got the wonderful Divya from Three Hermits chatting here with me today. Hey, Divya.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. So, Divya, what part of the country are you hanging out at today?
So, we're in New Jersey.
Ooh, New Jersey.
Yes.
All
yes.
right. And what kind of temperatures happening in New Jersey today?
It's actually fall is my favorite part of this year. Mm-hmm. So it's really pretty right now. It's 70-ish, and it's beautiful. Love it.
Loving that. All right, so we're talking all about Three Hermits today, and when I found out about your product, I was like, okay, I got to talk to this lady. I got to find out where the inspiration came from for this particular brand. So how does the story begin?
So, we have always been looking for healthy alternatives to everything available in the market. Mm-hmm. For instance, 1 week we'll be like, this week we're going to have 3 cups of kale every single day, right? Mm. And, but we never stick to it. Mm. We're never like, who's going to shove down kale every day and and then next week it'll be sweet potatoes and, you have to, nutrition doesn't have to be a chore. Right. It has to be convenient. It has to, feel right in your body. It has to be well made. And people are, fighting inflammation. There's so many people with autoimmune diseases and, the nutrition doesn't get absorbed in your system. So also bioavailability, when we were making the product, which is basically absorption of nutrition in your body, was a huge consideration when we were developing the formulas. Right. Yes. So that's why we were like, it has to be quick, easy, to the point. Mm-hmm. So this is, a 2.5 ounce drink. It doesn't have to be refrigerated, so you can put it in your bag and you can walk out with it. You can leave it at your door and you can just pick it up before leaving. And it takes care of 100% of your, daily multivitamin requirements. Oh. It's each one is made with 2 key ingredients. And it's plant-based, so all the vitamins and minerals in the formula are plant-based. Yes. So let's, for instance, our hero product is turmeric. Everybody loves turmeric. Yeah. It tastes delicious. It's paired up with an Ayurvedic herb, which makes it doubly potent. So these are the things we considered, while making the product. Okay. Then we did very deep, research on who's going to make which lab, which scientist we were going to work with to make the product. So that also. So it took us a good 1 or 2 years to find everything, put everything together, and finally go into production. It's, made in USA. Most of the ingredients that are sourced, we source it ourselves. So we know the supplier, we know where it's coming from, we know how it's made. So, so it's also very responsibly sourced. Right. And, that's it. And we were, doing Ayurveda, was very natural for me because my great-grandfather is an Ayurvedic doctor, and he has a 100-year-old Ayurvedic pharmacy. He makes his, I mean, of course he's not alive, but, he makes his products. It's a fourth generation now running the pharmacy. It's in India. And so it was the natural path for me. It's time tested, and it's, now it's getting so popular in the Western world because now everybody is, looking for, a balance between mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
See the world we're living in right now. I mean, everybody just wants peace,
Yeah.
So, good food, good nutrition, feeling healthy, all that is, I think, part of your spirit, It's, so that's, basically the soul of the company. That's the backbone. This thought process is, the backbone of the company.
Gotcha. Wow. So that's amazing. So it's just like it came from, you guys actually trying to figure out, well, how can we get all these? Because like you said, like I have struggles like that, on a daily basis too. It's like, okay, yes, I'm going to have salad today. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a kale, luncheon thing. And then by the third or fourth day, you're like, okay, I'm kaled out.
Yep, absolutely. And you never be Three Hermit out.
Right.
Never. Because it tastes delicious. It's so easy. It's 2.5 ounces. It takes you 1 minute to drink it. It tastes very, very good. And it's great. Yeah.
So what would you say has been your proudest moment with the brand?
I honestly, my proudest moment, proudest moment is, when the final product gets made. That's that you feel like it's ready. We're ready to conquer the world. Of course, there's, challenges, later, but you don't think about those things when the product comes. When the product comes, it's like a newborn baby, right? You're like, it's, this is it. This is amazing. Like, I've kept the box, and I've just looked at it for like 5 minutes. I've just looked at it, and I'm just like, that's a proud moment. If a finished product is the first step, it's a proud moment. And, and I also think the fact that they taste so good is also a huge moment for us, because we're like, we nailed it.
Yeah.
Because it's got to taste good.
Yeah.
Nobody wants bad tasting food, no matter how good it is for you,
Exactly.
So that, I would say, these two things have been, I can go back to, like, and I can remember feeling, wow, like, we did it, like, so that's been a big.
Yes.
Yeah.
So last but certainly not least, what advice can you offer to any young person, or any female entrepreneurs out there that have an idea and they aspire to be their own boss, their own entrepreneur?
I mean, first of all, I really think that you've got to believe in your idea, because if you don't believe in it, you can never sell it.
Facts.
If you've got to believe in it, and you have to do your research. You have to really see what the market wants. You have to, this is my second company, and so I've learned over two companies.
Yeah.
I've had huge challenges in my last company. I started that company when I was 30 years old. So I learned from that company, and I feel like starting small is key. because, you don't want to, you want to take small steps and many steps versus 2 big steps and you stop.
Gotcha.
So I really think that, you have to research, you have to believe in the product and start small. I would always say start small, because, take calculated risks and, small steps. That's what I would say.
All right, Divya. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Let everyone know the best way that they can get in contact with you guys, of course, to get the product and to follow you on social media.
Okay, so our handle is 3 Hermits, 3_Hermits on Instagram, and 3hermits.com is where they can, buy our products. And for your listeners, I will have a special coupon.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to do that, which I can send to you separately, and you can share it with everybody. I can have a separate coupon for you guys, and absolutely try the product. Write to us if you want like a couple of bottles just to sample. We'll send it out to you. No charge. We can send you some bottles just to try it out, and go from there, because we know you're gonna love the product.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So appreciate you so much, Divya. Much more success into 2021. We're claiming that.
Thank
Good
you.
Energy. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us and for supporting the movement, which is ashsaidit.com. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.